Hey guys, it's Kendra and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video that is a little more different than what I usually post. If y'all are really familiar with the YouTube scene of The Sims 4 speed building, I'll be doing a fixer-upper like Little Simsy does. Little Simsy is one of my favorite YouTubers to watch, so I wanted to create a video that was something similar to her style. So in this video, I am just going to be taking Crick Cabana, I think that's how you pronounce it, and I'm going to be making it I don't think it ends up being a starter home, not with all of the furniture and stuff that I put in, but I'm assuming like, if you've had a job for a while and you've got like a manager position, you may be able to afford this house. I don't know, I just tried to make it look better. Something that I struggled with here at the beginning of the video was, you know, windows and actually the look of the house. I debated a lot on whether or not to make the house fully brick or to add some siding along the house and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that I ended up just making it brick. Like, maybe. Oh no, I know what I did now. Sorry. I built this house a couple days ago and I'm just now getting around to doing the voiceover for it. So, sorry about that. Things have been kind of busy lately. Yeah. But right now I'm just doing the brick and stuff. I end up removing the door and the front porch and stuff in general. And I make this really cute like entryway out of like stone. I don't know. It ends up looking really cool, I think. And it's one of my actually favorite houses that I've ever built. So yeah, I think you all are really going to enjoy it. So how have you guys been? It's been a really, really long time since I've actually got to get around to building a video. Wait, no. Building a house for a video. Sorry that I've said that. It's like 2:30 in the morning and I'm like, I have to put out another video before 2017 ends. I have to. So, yeah, here I am at 2:30 in the morning, cramming all this into a video to try to post it tonight. And I mean, I know that I have all day tomorrow and stuff, but Keita and Brianna are coming over, so I planned on having them help me with the video. We actually have a really cool video planned out, and we recorded it in, I want to say October 20 something. I don't know. It was one of the last times that they were here. So we did a K-pop smasher pass and I've been needing their help editing the video, honestly. And that's why I've never gotten it up. I haven't really got to post a lot while being in college this semester. It's just been kind of rough, to say the least. Like, I switched my major last semester to elementary and special education. And I'm not sure if I've talked about that in any other videos, but it was a really hard decision for me. I was coming from pre-med, and, you know, I decided that my heart really wasn't in pre-med. And there's no need for someone to follow a dream of theirs, or to follow a path of theirs for other people and for the sake of other people. Because my parents were the ones who wanted me to do pre-med. And I don't like the idea of it. I actually hate blood. Like, I'm terrified of blood. So, honestly, it wouldn't have been a good choice for me. And I'm really, really proud of myself for standing up for myself, really, and following my heart and going into something that I love. And I know that I love, which is education. A lot of people, when I tell them that I'm education, ask me, you know, are you early education, which is elementary, or are you secondary? And I was like, well, I'm elementary and special education. And people usually give me really bad, like, dirty looks for it. Because special education isn't something that a lot of people give credit to. I think that it's a field where we don't get a lot of credit and we do a lot of work. And it's really sad because, honestly, even today, I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for educators and the help of those who were in special education, because not only are special educators those who have, you know, their own classrooms where the students come to them, or they pull students out from the regular ed classroom and take them into the special education classroom setting. These are your teachers' aides and stuff that come into the classroom and help students who have problems or have disabilities that they need help with. And it's a struggling job. Like, there are so many different struggles and stuff that these kids go through, and that also reflects on the teachers. So I think it's great, honestly. I've never been happier than, like, being special education. Like, it's fantastic. I love the major that I've chosen. It is very time consuming, and I mean, I expected it to be. I didn't come into this blindly assuming that it wouldn't be time consuming and it wouldn't be hard, because I knew that, I mean, if you're going to be if you're going to be in charge of teaching the youth of today, it's got to be kind of a hard major. But yeah, I really like it though. One of my friends, Gentry, was one of the people who convinced me actually to follow through with my heart and stuff and go into the education field. And honestly, if it wasn't for her, I would still be doing pre-med and being miserable every day. But this last semester was really hard on me because I didn't come into pre-med until 2 years. Was it 2 years? I had been in college for 3 semesters, and I was like, you know, I'm really not into this. My heart's not here. And it was really hurting me academically because I didn't want to wake up to go to class because I didn't enjoy what I was learning. I mean, I could understand the material and stuff, but it just wasn't something that I was passionate about. So I consoled, I guess you could say, in Gentry, and I was like, hey, you know, my grades are suffering. I need help. Please and thank you. And Gentry is in the sorority that I'm in, and she talked to me, and she was our education director at the time. And she was like, yo, your grades are suffering and stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm miserable. I hate this. I hate what I'm doing with my life. I hate where I'm going. I hate the direction that I'm in. Help. And it took a lot for me because I never want to disappoint my parents. I never have. And it hurt me to change my major because it was something that they were very passionate about. You know, growing up, my dad was always like, hey, you know, do this, that way you'll always have money, that way you'll always have a job, because people are always, you know, getting sick and stuff. But it just wasn't where my heart was at. So, yeah. Big shout out to Gentry. I love you. You're the best. Also, if you hear anything, it's my cat. He's been attacking, like, stink bugs lately. And, like, he can find them anywhere. And, like, one of them flew at me earlier and I had a panic attack. It was really, really bad. Yeah. But he is just, like, parading around my room now and is just like, Mom, I'm gonna find more stink bugs. Guys, get down. Get down. He's so cute, though. But yeah. You know what I didn't realize when I was building this house? That these cabinets don't match. They don't match at all to the countertops. So I ended up changing that. I figured it out and I was like, hey, this might actually look better with gray countertops. So yeah, I changed that. And I tried to do the cute little carpet thing, but to me, it just took the kitchen table like too close to the bar stools. I don't know. I really like this idea though. I saw it in someone else's, gosh, I can't talk, sorry. I saw this idea in somebody else's video, like putting the kitchen table in there with the bar stools. And, you know, I always thought it would make it look crowded, like you didn't have enough space in the house. But honestly, if you have 2 kids in the house, which you do in this this house, it's a 2-child home, that you would need that much space. Like, you wouldn't have enough room for a dining room and stuff. Which, I don't know, I really like it. My favorite room in the house, honestly, is the kids' bedroom, though. I had it designed for either a boy and a girl, or 2 girls, or even 2 boys. I don't know, I just really, really like it. It looks very either childlike or teen based. Maybe a child and a teen. I don't know. But yeah. I've been wanting to do more videos like Kayla's. Little Simsy, for those of you who are new here and like new to the whole YouTube simming thing. I tried to do some of her style in this too. I didn't add a steamboat though. Thought about it, but I didn't. Here we're doing the living room, and the living room is actually another one of my favorite rooms in this house. I really like how I did the fireplace, and I think everything just kind of came together really nice, you know. It honestly, to me, looks really good. That chair does not end up staying. I hate that chair, but I just kind of wanted to make something match, but it didn't match. It was too light. Yeah, I have no idea what to talk about, and I have like 10 more minutes of this video left. So, who knows? I may end up just putting some music over the rest of the build. I don't know. I kind of want to continue to talk to you guys though, where I haven't been making a lot of content. What kind of videos would you guys like to see other than like these like speed builds / fixer-uppers? I'm really like lacking in ideas. Well, that's a lie. Like, I have a lot of ideas for videos, but they're videos that I would need other people to help me with. Like, I want my boyfriend to be in a video with me, but he won't, which I understand, but I don't know. And I kind of want Keita and Brianna to be in a video with me as well, but they also don't want to do anything other than like voiceover or stuff like that, which I also understand. Like, the whole YouTube video thingy isn't for everybody. I get it. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing a video that is like trying to get the other 2 in there with me, Keita and Brianna, and maybe getting them to do speed builds with me. So like getting criteria for a house from someone. Maybe my boyfriend giving us like the criteria for the house. So saying it had to be like a 2-story, 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 family room, 1 living room, small kitchen, you know, that kind of thing. Like just telling us the criteria for the house and us each build a house, but with our own creativity and imagination and stuff. But I don't know if that would be more so of like a collab video. Like, would they have to upload that to their channel too? Or would that just be something solely based for my channel and like split the video up into 3 different sections and see the finished product? Or maybe we all should build the house together? I don't know. I've just been trying to think of new and interesting content for you guys. I want to be able to produce a lot of cool stuff for you guys. It's one of my things. I want you guys to truly enjoy the content that I'm putting out. And like, if there's anything that I can do that would, you know, enhance your experience on my channel, like, please comment that down below. I really, really like to know your all's like thoughts and feedback and stuff. And yeah, I think that it would be pretty cool if y'all can do that. Oh, something that I can talk about. I just thought about this actually. Me and my little. So, my little is no longer in our sorority, and like, we're still really close though, so I still call her my little. But we were just on FaceTime for like 3 hours, and you know, it's hitting like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we're honestly just kind of talking about Stranger Things, because Stranger Things is live. And she was saying something about the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Like, do y'all remember when that was a thing? I was still in high school at the time, so it had to have been 2015 back. So probably 2014 or 2015. I think I was a senior at the time. But I never did it back then. I never thought that it was cool. Like, I was afraid that I was going to hurt my lips or something. And I played trumpet at the time, and I was in the band, so I was like, you know, I can't afford to hurt my lips. My lips are a very, you know, important part of this instrument. So I never did it. But we were sitting here and Kayla mentioned it for some odd reason. And I was like, boy, I want to try it. So she gets a Powerade bottle and ends up doing it, and I wasn't going to do it. So she showed me like the results, and I honestly laughed so hard I like sobbed. And then she was like, do it, do it, do it. And I was like, I don't know, maybe not, should I do it, should I not? And I was like, you know what, I don't play trumpet anymore, I don't even have my trumpet anymore, so I'm gonna do it. And so I go in there and I get a Gatorade bottle, and I drink so much of the Gatorade because I'm not gonna drink all this tonight. If so, I'll be up all night using the bathroom. And I do it, and at first my lips weren't huge, and I was not impressed with my results, I'll just be honest. And Kayla did hers, and her lips turned out huge. Like, they turned out massive. She honestly looked like she had lip injections, and it was great. And I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do it again. And I ended up doing it again for like 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. And honestly, I know that's not a long time, but I was starting to get nervous because I couldn't feel my lips, and like drool was coming out of my mouth in the bottle. It was kind of grossing me out, I'm not gonna lie. And I pulled it off my mouth, and I automatically just heard Kayla like gasp and start laughing. And I pulled the camera up to my face to show her like up close so I could honestly see it too. And my lips were huge. And like, it wasn't like a natural huge, like my top lip, it like looked just so much bigger than my bottom lip, and it just looked really, really bad. And oh my god. I realized then why I didn't do it in high school. Because honestly, we just did this earlier. My lips are still numb. Like, they're still hurting real, real bad. So, whoops. Oh gosh. I don't know why, but Kayla and I always get into the craziest stuff together. When we lived in the same dorm, she and I one night had decided that we were just going to go stargazing because, you know, the sky was really clear and it was really, really pretty out. Like, it wasn't bright, or not bright out, it wasn't cold out or anything, and it wasn't too hot. And we were like, you know, we'll just lay on top of the dorm building and, you know, stargaze. Well, on the dorm building that we were in, there's like this lobby area, and there's a patio like thingy on top of it. It's not meant to be on, but earlier in the day we had saw people out there, you know, stargazing and stuff. And that's what honestly had given us the idea. So, we get our stuff, and when I lived in the dorm, I never wore shoes. Like, I know this sounds really gross, but I was like, you know what, it's late. It was probably 1 or 2. We always get into crazy adventures after midnight. But yeah, it was like 1 or 2, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out here barefooted. So we get out on like the roof of this thing, and Kayla's out there, and she's already sitting down, and so I'm getting ready to head out there too, and I hop over like this big railing thing, and I get out there, and you know, I'm barefoot, and I don't see anything, and when I go to sit down, a rusted like thumbtack goes into the side of my foot, like where all the veins and stuff is beside of your ankle. Really gross. I thought I was gonna pass out because it hurt so badly, and I just turned my foot over and saw it, and it was dark and I couldn't see it, and Kayla shined her flashlight on it, and I thought I saw something on my foot before the flashlight hit it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, Kayla, what did we do? And I was crying, and it was really embarrassing, and our friend Tori was there, and we ended up going back to Tori's room. And Tori is like the mom of the friend group, and she gets some like antiseptic ointment and stuff, and rubs it on my foot for me, and takes the tack out, and puts a band-aid on there. And at this point, my foot's already bruised. Like, it hadn't been in my foot probably, I wouldn't say more than 10 minutes, and it had already bruised around the spot, and my foot was sensitive to the touch. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to go get a tetanus shot. I've not had a tetanus shot in probably 6 years. Dear God, what have I done? What have we gotten ourselves into? And the next day, I actually end up going to the clinic on campus. And they're like, okay, we're really worried that you're going to have something. I honestly can't even remember. you need a tetanus shot though. And I was like, okay, well, let me get one. And they come in, they're like, yo, the tetanus shot's like $80. And I was like, boy, I ain't got 80 cents, honestly. Like, I've been, like, hungry for the last 2 weeks. I don't have any, like, meal card, like, I don't have any meals on my meal, I can't talk, sorry. I don't have any meals on my meal card left. And I was like, Jesus, what am I going to do? I'm struggling here. I'm riding the struggle bus, and I'm driving the struggle bus, and it's an all-around struggle. So, one of my other sorority sisters, ends up coming to the rescue after my boyfriend at the time wouldn't come and take me to the health department, which was like 2 streets over. Which, I mean, I could have walked to, but the on-campus clinic was like, no, you're not gonna walk over there, because the more you walk, the more likely whatever's gonna get into your bloodstream or something. I don't even know. So I was scared to death, and Stephanie took me to the health department to get this tetanus shot, and it was great. It was fantastic. It was a good day. Kayla and I also got into this really, really weird thing. Like, it's another story for another time. I'll totally have to upload it, or I'll totally have to tell you guys about it in my next video. But it involves us going to a Hustlers. You all might not know what that is. Don't look it up if you're underage. It's not worth it. But we went there, and we drove to Lexington and went to White Castle. So it was a fun trip. It was me, Kayla, Hannah, my roommate, my friend Reagan, who like supports me and loves all my videos, and was it just us 4? I think no, my other roommate Pat was there. So it was 5 of us in Reagan's car, and we went to White Castle. We went to White Castle first, and we had been craving White Castle, and at 10:30 at night we were just like, yo, Reagan, you want to go to White Castle? And she was like, hell yeah, bitch. And so we just like hop up in her car and leave and go to White Castle. And there was this crazy woman, and like, it's a story. Nothing really bad happens, but we were afraid that like we were getting stalked and stuff. It was fun. But like I said, in my next video, I'll totally go into more detail about that. Yeah, so I only have like 6 more minutes in this video, so I think that I'm just gonna leave it off here, and put in some music over the rest of the video. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this, and I hope y'all have enjoyed the multitude of stories, and I really hope that my ADHD wasn't all over the place, although I feel like it really was. But you all know the regular, like, if you like the video, like it. If you don't, you can, like, dislike it or whatever. If you have any comments, like, any ideas of what I should do in the future, you know, comment them down below. If you like the video, comment down below. If you didn't like the video, tell me what you didn't like about it in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends if you liked it. If you didn't, still share it with them. Maybe they'll like it. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it, though. I really enjoyed getting on here and talking to y'all. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.